up everyone, hope you're all doing well. This whole situation with Rampage Jackson, who's otherwise known as Rampage Jackson's son, is absolutely disgusting. Now for those who aren't aware of what's going on, this has been doing massive headlines, but I'll clue you in on what's going on if you aren't aware. So what went on, Rampage Jackson was doing an IRL stream on Kick, and he was at this pro wrestling event where he was actually meant to take part in this match. He was meant to have a spot where he goes into the ring, takes down a wrestler, and lands a few strikes, a bit of ground and pound, but of course because it's wrestling, you're not meant to hurt who you're working with. But Rampage Jackson actually did. He took the guy down, and when he landed, it knocked the guy out. He was out cold, and what happened? Rampage Jackson carried on with the script and carried on hitting the guy, but for real. These weren't fake shots, these weren't missing or anything. This was an unconscious bloke that he was on top of, and he was pounding in the face. Getting loads of power behind these shots, and he landed about 20 shots to the face, whilst Stu, the wrestler, Psycho Stu, wasn't able to defend himself. And this is just such a disgusting situation, and it pisses me off so much, not just from Roger, but from the promotion alone, for letting such an inexperienced person, young lad, get involved in this. Because this promotion shouldn't be allowing someone who's a green, who's a rookie, and has no experience whatsoever with pro wrestling. Pro wrestling is a lot different to actual fucking wrestling you would use in MMA. Pro wrestling, again, you're looking out for the person you're working with, and Rampage Jackson, he did not do that. He shouldn't have been in that ring to have a spot with someone if he knows fuck all about pro wrestling. But the main person to blame is, of course, Rampage Jackson. The thought process behind this guy is absolutely baffling. Taking this guy down, knowing that he's unconscious, and just landing absolute massive ground and pound is absolutely disgusting and bewildering. Now let me just provide some more context with this entire situation, because there's actually some fucking idiots out there who are trying to justify the actions of Rampage Jackson. So before the event actually takes place, Rampage Jackson actually meets with some of these wrestlers, and he meets with the person he ended up knocking out, who's known as Psycho Stu. They see each other, they go face to face, and Psycho Stu hits him with like an empty beer can. Now of course he doesn't put everything behind it, but he still hits him with it, and I can understand why that would annoy someone just randomly hits you with a beer can, regardless of who it is, especially on your first time ever interacting with him. You're going to be a bit irritated and pissed off. However, Psycho Stu, he got a misunderstanding from all of this. He thought that Rampage Jackson was actually a wrestler, hence why it says, can you sell this? Because selling in a wrestling term is like taking, how you take the shot, how you react to the shot and whatnot. So he was asking in wrestling terms, can you sell this? Hit him with it and realized he wasn't actually a wrestler, and after that, Stu was so apologetic, apologized countless times, put his hand out to shake Rampage Jackson, and once Rampage Jackson had calmed down a bit, he shook the hand of Stu. So if he shook hands with Stu, that should be it. There should be no more to this, but unfortunately, because Rampage Jackson can't control his actions, his temper, whatever it may be, he lost his shit, and now he's caused some serious damage to Stu. And just for a bit more context, Rampage Jackson, before the incident took place, was ringside on stream, and he was saying, yeah, they said I can hit him for real. They said I can hit him for real. Of course, they would never say that he can hit another wrestler for real. What wrestling promoter would ever say, yeah, you can hit him for real? I bet the wrestling promoter said, you know, planned out this spot, said what's going to happen, and he took it as, oh, I get to hit him. I'm going to get one back. I'm going to get a receipt on him. I'm going to hit him back for how we did with that beer can. And the fact that in this footage, Rampage Jackson had to come out and say, oh, no, I can hit him for real. I can hit him for real, indicates that he knows he should be fake hitting him. He shouldn't be hitting him for real. Else, why would you have to say, yeah, I can hit him for real? Again, everyone knows that wrestling isn't legit and you're not actually meant to hurt anyone. Now, at the same time, his dad, Rampage Jackson, was also doing an IRL stream as well. And once he finds out the news, you can see his reaction online. He ends up cutting his stream off. And just a few hours ago, we got a statement from Rampage Jackson, which I'm going to show you right now on screen. If you want to read it all, just make sure to pause the video. Now, there's many things you can pick apart from the statement, but the main thing I took away is that he said that Stu is actually stable and that he's sound pretty much. Now, I haven't seen anyone else confirm whether that is the case, but I am really hoping that that is the case. But just such an utter dog shit situation, and what annoys me even more now that I think about it as well is the fact that he was able to get off about 20 punches. Why was that the case? No one did anything for like a solid, what, 15, 20 seconds? It should never have gotten to that stage. And what should happen to Roger Jackson, in my opinion, he needs to be sent down. That is literally attempted murder. I'm praying that he does not end up passing away, but that is definitely a possibility. He could pass away, and at the very least, he is taking some serious damage from all of this. That's it from me, guys. If you're one of these people who's trying to defend the actions of Roger Jackson, please just give your head a fucking wobble, because I can't even stress how much you have to be really deluded and stupid to believe that, you know, he's not in the wrong in this. Yes, you can put some of the blame on a wrestling promotion as well, just like I did, but ultimately, it all comes down to Roger Jackson and how he's been, and he's the one who's put himself in this scenario, and he's the one who's done these actions, which is absolutely sickening. Yeah, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.